Hi everyone, welcome back to Ishing Videos. Today we are going to talk about ways to preserve water. Taiwan is in a drought right now. Do you know what a drought is? No? Well, a drought is when a place does not have a lot of rain. So other places in the city or the country are on the verge of a water shortage, which means we don't have enough water for daily activities like bathing, cooking, and washing hands. These are all things that we need to do daily, so we need water to do those things. What is he doing? Some of you know the answer to this one. Did you say showering? Then you would be right. If you want to shower, what do you need to use? Do you know what this is? If you said a shower, then you are right. Do you know what he's doing? Is he showering? No. He is taking a bath. If you want to take a bath, what do you need to use? Not just a rubber ducky, right? You need the bathtub. Tips to save water while you're bathing. Number one, you can take shorter showers. This means if you're taking a shower, instead of 30-minute showers, you can take 15-minute showers or 10-minute showers so you can save water. Number two, you can put a bucket inside the shower or bathtub with you. When the shower hits you and the water bounces off, you can save clean water for other things like watering plants. Do you know what this is? What are they doing? If you said boiling water or cooking, you would be correct. When we want to cook things using water, what do we use? Do you know what that is? Not a fire. What is the fire inside of? A stove or stove top. Both are okay to say. What about this? What are they using? Not what are they cooking. What are they using? Do you know? If you said microwave, you are correct. Last one. Do you know what this is? The red pot where our hot water is coming out of. Do you know the name of it? If you said kettle, you would be correct. Tips to save water while cooking. Number one, make your dinners using one pot instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pots. Just choose one and put all your things in one pot, like to make a soup or a stew. Number two, steam your vegetables with water instead of boiling them. Because when you boil water, the water will evaporate or disappear. So that means your water is going up into the air and not saving the water. Number three, reuse the water. That means use the water again for something else, like watering your plants. What is our cute little dinosaur doing? Do you know? If you said watering the plants, then you would be right. Watering flowers, watering plants, they're both okay. What is he doing? He's watering what? Do you know? He's watering farms or vegetables. A lot of places, especially in Taiwan, have farmland. So we have lots of vegetables and grains like rice. We have other vegetables like lettuce and cabbage, things like this. We have fruit farms as well. So we need to put water on our fruits and vegetables and grains to help them grow. Tip to save water when you are watering your plants, or tips with saved water. Instead of using fresh water out of the faucet, you can take the rainwater or the water you collected in the bucket during your shower, and you can water as many plants as you can. What is he doing? Do you know? This is something we have to do a lot these days because of COVID, right? We have to do this every time we come in the house, every time we go to the bathroom, every time before we eat something or touch your face. You should wash hands or wash your hands. When you have to wash your hands, what do you use? Do you know what this is? Yes, it's water, but what is the water coming out of? Water faucet. Water faucet. That's the thing you go to and you turn on the water, it's like shh, and you turn it off. Second one. You guys know what this is, right? Because you guys are super smart, so I know you know what this is. Starts with the S. So, very good. Tips to save water while you wash your hands. Number 1, turn off the faucet after wetting your hands. So when you first come in, before you put soap on your hands, you turn on the water, wet your hands, turn off the water, put soap on your hands, and scrub, and scrub, and scrub, right? And then you can turn the water back on. Keep the water off while you scrub your hands. So after you turn the water off, keep it off until you finish scrubbing all areas. Then turn the water on only so you can rinse off all the dirt and soap off of your hands. When you finish, turn it back off. Oh, what's he doing? We have what behind him? Soap. Very good. And we are at the sink. So what are these in my sink? They are dishes. So now we are washing dishes. What do you use when you want to wash your dishes? We had this picture earlier. Do you remember? This one is water faucet. Very good. Okay, this one is a new picture. We don't worry about the water faucet, but we're worried about this part down here, the circle part where the water is going into. Do you remember what this is called? It starts with an S. Not soap, Sink. Very good. We call this a sink. Third one. This is for washing dishes. So what do you need to wash your dishes to make sure they are clean? This one also starts with an S. Soap. This one, in fact, is dish soap. So each thing has their own special soap. There is a soap for what? Your hands. There is a soap for your dishes. There's a soap for your hair. There's a soap for your body. What else is there a soap for? I'll let you think about it. What else do we wash and scrub? Not just our body, not just our hair. What else? Did you think a car or windows? What about a scooter? All of these things can be washed with soap, right? Very good. Oh, one more. Your clothes can be washed with soap. You guys knew that one, right? Very good. Next one. Tips to save water when you wash your dishes. Number 1, fill up the sink before you wash your dishes. You should wash your dishes with warm to hot water to make sure all the germs and all the dirt and all the old food gets off of your dishes. So you should fill the sink with the water first, then put all your dishes in so you can scrub, scrub, scrub and clean it. You don't need to have your water faucet running the entire time. Number 2, wash all your dishes first and then rinse them quickly so you won't have the water on too long. Number 3, if you have a dishwasher, make sure to scrape off all the food first so that way the dishwasher doesn't use extra water to make your dishes clean. Oh, do you know what he's doing? He is brushing his teeth. Very good. You brush your teeth every day, right? Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, yes? So that's a lot of water. What do you use? You need, there's our favorite picture again. You need water faucet. Very good. Next one, you need, we had this picture before too. You need the sink. Very good. Last one, you need what's that? It's something you put on top of your toothbrush before you brush your teeth. Do you know what its name is in English? Toothpaste. Very good. Okay. Some tips to save water while brushing your teeth. Number 1, make sure to turn off the water after you wet your toothbrush. Number 2, keep the water off while you brush your teeth and your tongue. Number 3, turn the water back on only to rinse your mouth and the toothbrush, and then shut it back off again. Let's go over our other water-saving tips one more time. This one, tips to save water while you're bathing. Take shorter showers. Put a bucket in the shower with you to collect water that you can use for other things like watering your plants. Next one. Tips to save water while cooking. Number 1, make sure your dinner is using just 1 pot. Don't use 3 pots or 4 pots to make dinner. Try to use just 1 to save water. Number 2, steam your vegetables instead of boiling them. Because when you boil water, the water evaporates or disappears. So, in order to save water, you can steam them and use the water to cook your food. Number 3, reuse the water for other things like watering your plants, sometimes even cleaning other things, if the water is still clean and not dirty. Tips on using saved water on your plants. Use the water you collected, such as rainwater or the water from your shower, and you can use them on as many plants as possible to keep them healthy. Last one, tips to save water while washing your hands. First one, turn off the faucet after you wet your hands. After you wet your hands, you should put the soap on your hands and start scrubbing. Keep the water faucet off while you scrub your hands. And it's soap, 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 soap. Keep the water off. Then when you finish, turn the water back on for a short time just so you can rinse your hands. Rinse the soap and the dirt off of your hands. Okay? That's all for today, guys. I will see you next time. Stay safe.